about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But before we get into it, y'all already know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And come on over here and kick it with your girl. So before we get into it, I just want to say the girls are looking good. Like, Cynthia started the episode off, and I'm like, okay, Cynthia, I see you, girl. We know Porsha look good. Shamia even look good. Shamia been fine too. I'll give her that. It looked like she had her boobs or something done. We got K Michelle and Pinky Cole on the scene. Drew looks good. Drew's just a naturally pretty girl. And yeah, the ladies are doing their thing. Phaedra look good. Like, they all looking good. So we see Phaedra with Aiden, and Aiden is 15. And I'm like, dang, I remember Phaedra first came on here pregnant and lying. And Aiden is growing up. And Aiden tell her that she needs to get with Drake. And he's like, and he rich. And Phaedra did the little flex like, baby, I'm rich too. It don't even matter. I got my own coin. I know that's right, Phaedra. And then we see Kelly. Kelly's oldest daughter is off to college at Spelman, so kudos to her. Did y'all notice that her other kids' face are blurred out? I guess Vochalo, but what, I can't think of her ex-husband name. He must don't want his kids to be shown on camera no more. We see Angela Oakley trying to cook. They talking about she the best cook in the house, and we know Charles is the one who cooked, which ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, I love a man who gonna cook for me, baby. And so she back there making burgers, y'all. I guess she doing her best. She trying. She told her daughter to get Charles some water. Well, he asked for some water, but she was like, make sure whatever you bring him is clear, because y'all know Charles loves to embarrass Angela. He gonna be there beside her and he gonna support her, but his ass is gonna embarrass her too. Like, he went on that podcast talking about basically somebody slipped something in his drink or something, and that's how he ended up married. And so Angela is talking about she ain't listening to no more rumors and stuff about Charles, and she not worried about none of that. Like, I'm like, Angela, who you trying to convince yourself? Because you ain't convincing me. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself, baby. We already know if anybody say anything about Charles, Angela gonna lose her shit. Let's be clear. Porsha go see K Michelle, Kimberly, aka Puddin'. And y'all know I like Porsha. Like, so if y'all don't like Porsha, I ain't one of them people that like hate Porsha. I like Porsha. I like K Michelle. So she go see K Michelle at her photo shoot. And they just kind of catching up. K Michelle let Porsha know that she's married now, and she got married to, I believe his name is Cashton, and he's a dentist, and she said that she had got married 2 weeks prior. Porsha let K Michelle know that she is finally divorced and free from crazy Simon. And y'all, I'm surprised Simon ain't came down here to this internet and said nothing. He probably conjuring something up at the back, especially since he just lost that erectile dysfunction case. Child, K Michelle talked about, her doing country. Now we know she's doing country. She said that Beyonce sent her flowers. Y'all know Beyonce did Cowboy Carter. So I thought that was cool. So Porsha just kind of run down to the ladies to her because she's having an event. And so she run down who's all gonna be there. She asked about Shamia. She said that's her ex-best friend. We already know what went down last season. She talked about Drew, and K Michelle was like, Porsha told her that she can't be beefing with all the singers, basically. And K Michelle had a moment. She started crying because y'all know K Michelle from Loving Hip Hop. And Loving Hip Hop Atlanta, we can't say K Michelle was iconic on there, baby. Kirk and them 3 earrings. I'm shaking the table. If you would watch Loving Hip Hop Atlanta, she was on it when it was like good, when it was real good. But K Michelle do speak about how, she had a hard time when she was on the show dealing with the ladies. And like I said, if you was a long time watcher, or if you did watch it back in the Gap when it when it first kind of started coming on, then y'all know they gave K Michelle a lot because she was with Memphis. The dude Memphis was her ex, and Toya Reginae Carter, Lil Wayne, baby mama, and I like Toya, but Toya was married to Memphis at the time, or about to get married to Memphis, and K. Michelle basically was letting the ladies know that she went through DV with him. And the ladies, like, they were all mean to her. They were. And I used to say this back in the day when I watched the show. Like, I get that show, me and Toya. And like I said, I like Toya. But even when I say I like these ladies, I'm going to call them on they bullshit. Because right is right, wrong is wrong. Like I always say, I don't know them personally. So don't take nothing over here to heart if I say something about y'all fave and y'all don't like that. Baby, that's just my opinion. It's okay. It's okay. It ain't that deep. But like I said, they did give K. Michelle a lot, like, over that situation. They said that she was lying about her DV. And, me personally, when it comes to a person relationship, I can't tell you how that relationship went, something that I wasn't in. Even if I am with that person now, I can't tell you your experience because I wasn't in that relationship. Do that make sense? Like, I felt like they was mad because K. Michelle was speaking her truth with that said individual. And as passionate as K. Michelle was, I was like, I don't know if she lying. I don't think she lying. And like, some people bring out different stuff in people. I will say that. Like, you could be with a person and you get this person, and then you could be with somebody else, could be with that person, and they get a totally different person. That's just a part of the game. And, people grow and stuff at different points in their life, and different people bring out different stuff in people. But come to find out, y'all know, later on down the line, Memphis and Toya got a divorce. They was on, what was it, marriage boot camp or something. Memphis and Toya was on, and baby, he was acting crazy with her on there. So I was like, if he doing all this on the show, his ass ain't no tell what he doing behind closed doors. And so I said all that to say that everybody thought K. Michelle was lying, and everybody felt the way about K. Michelle and what she was saying. And I understood, like all the other ladies, that that's their friend. So they, of course, they wanted to take up for Toya, but like Rashida them, all them, they did treat her bad. And it's like, y'all can't talk for her experience. And I feel like that's what they wanted to do. They tried to ice her out because she was used to be with old dude, and she was speaking her truth on old dude. And at the time, Toya was getting ready to marry that man. So, and it turns out he was crazy with Toya. And like I said, Toya got a divorce, and now she's happily married with Red. And K. Michelle is hopefully both of them are happily married. Porsha did console K. Michelle, and I felt like Porsha was really being genuine in that moment, because we know, if you've been watching Housewives for the while, y'all know Porsha got it too when she came on the show, because Porsha ain't always the brightest in the book, but Porsha is funny. She got personality. And so I feel like when Porsha first came on the show, we know she was married to Cardell, and she is gonna beat that for Cardell. Y'all remember? But I felt like she was trying to she wasn't being who she truly was, because she was with that man and she wanted to make it work, and she was married. And y'all know how that could be. So I felt like when she started, after her and Cardell got divorced and she started just being her, some people didn't like, they was like, well, she was this way, now she this way. But I just feel like she being herself now. So I thought that was good. Like, that was a good thing. Child. So Shortcake and Lapdog. Now, Kelly and Shamil, I can already see they about to get on my nerves. And the reason being is because I feel like their relationship is kind of like played up and fake. And I feel like, because y'all know they both got issues with Porsha, Kelly needed an alliance. They already had an alliance. And when Britt left, she gravitated towards Shamia. And we got this. Like, I just feel like it's played up. And I just feel like, okay, like, y'all can be friends, but y'all just be doing the most. And so y'all, we did talk about earlier how Kelly's daughter is at Spelman, and they showed when Kelly was dropping her off at school and how she was crying. And oh, I'm not ready. That's gonna be me, my baby. Like, I'm not ready. So I was like, I was like, I get that, you know, like my baby ain't 30 yet. She got a few more years, but she almost there, and I know I'm gonna be boo-hoo crying. So I got that. I did not like though. Like, I get where Shamia is coming from with this basket that she got for Kelly's daughter, because I'm a person who I like to be real. Like, I like to be like honest, put it like that. Because it's easy for us to tell these kids not to do stuff and don't be doing this and don't be doing that, but they still gonna do it. You know, we were once kids and stuff before, and we did it. At least I did. So I ain't the type of person who think just because I tell my kids don't do something that they not gonna do it. But I just thought like a pregnancy test. I'm like, okay, condoms, okay. She giving her, I think it was like champagne and condoms and a pregnancy test. I'm like, now a pregnancy test, baby, you just doing a little bit too much. Like, I get it, but no. Condoms, okay. Yeah, make sure if you gonna be doing anything, he needs to be wrapping it up. But a pregnancy test, baby, don't even speak that. Don't even speak that over my child. If I was Kelly, that's why I don't even speak that. Don't even play with me like that. And Kelly was like, you know, it was too much. But I'm just like, this is typical Shamia. Shamia always want to do stuff to kind of, And like I said, I get the fact that, you know, these kids are going to do what the hell they want to do. So it's better for them to be prepared than unprepared. That's how I feel. I feel like people think because they tell, oh, don't do this, don't have this, don't do this, don't do that. Baby, that makes you want to do it more. So I'm realistic in that, right? But it's just, I feel like, okay. But maybe, you know, this is Shamia. It probably was played up for the camera. So Shamia talk about her rum line. She's starting a rum line. She talked about the Porsha inviting her to the Mystic Island event, and she's like, she asked Gerald if he want to go. Basically, Gerald started stuttering, y'all. Y'all know Gerald don't want to be on this show. He do not want to go. She did say that, you know, it was text messages back and forth with her and Porsha after, you know, everything went down. Kelly trying to act like she ain't seen them text messages. Girl, we know you seen them. It's okay. Kelly is like, oh, well, if it's a couples event, who is Porsha bringing? And that man Simon house. Kelly is such a hater, and Porsha live rent free in Kelly head. Like Kelly, why do you care? I feel like Kelly is really a hater because she is stuck over there with Chuvalo, a motherfucker who won't pay child support, who had to go to jail for paying child support, that you had to sell your house when y'all got divorced. And Porsha, everybody keep calling Porsha dumb and stupid, but Porsha just played the game. Like, everybody keeps saying Simon house, Simon house. It's her house now, baby. Like, she paying the bills there now. So it is what it is. That's hers. Like, and I did think it was funny when they kept running that little ghost of Simon through there though. But it's just like, Kelly, quit hating. Like, you can't be mad because you got bullshit in your divorce and Porsha got more and she didn't even have no kids with Simon. I feel like that's exactly what it is. And I feel like Kelly has been reaching for a moment with Porsha since last season. That's why when she met Porsha, she asked her why she take that lady's husband. Like, she want a moment with Porsha so bad, but it never lands. And because Porsha know what she doing, so Porsha play her dust. And that's the thing. Porsha is seasoned in the game now, so she know how to handle Kelly. And Kelly just keep going for it. And it's so funny because even Shamia was like, well, it's her house now. And the crazy thing about it is, though, Kelly just needs to mind hers. Like, mind your business, Kelly, when it comes to Porsha and Shamia. Because Shamia and Porsha, they got their issues, but they've been friends for years, since they were kids. And it's one of those things where if Porsha and Shamia actually got back cool, Kelly, you good as gone. Shamia is going to throw your ass back to the wolves, and she going to be Team Porsha. So, stay out of it. And even though we know Shamia was a hater, she was definitely a hater of Porsha. And I said this last season, If y'all want to go watch a few of those videos when they was having their feud, you're more than welcome to. You'll understand better what I'm saying. But Shamia said that her and Porsha had a conversation back and forth, but Porsha, she didn't say what the text messages said. And I'm like, damn, it's that bullshit. Why we ain't got the text messages on the screen? I want to know what was said, but Shamia just kind of mommed it out. We know she got to do something extra. So Porsha's event has started, and this is where the bulk of the episode take place. Cynthia comes in, she's on the phone with her man, I think Lee Prince, I don't know if I'm saying that right. But he's on FaceTime. Angela and her man Charles is there. Drew is on time, y'all. I said, okay, Drew. Drew is doing better this season because y'all know last season, I don't know what the hell Drew had going on, but she was late to almost every damn thing. Drew is on FaceTime with Black, and this is the stuff I be talking about with Drew. We all know Drew be lying. I feel like they all lie to some certain extent, but we know Drew be lying. Like she said Porsha was lying last year when Porsha was like that she was talking to Black. Now she on FaceTime with Black for the duration of the party for like 3 hours. And what Phaedra said, he ain't take no bathroom breaks or nothing. He just on there just smiling. So Black was on the phone for her for 3 hours. So it was true what Porsha said. She definitely talked to Black. Phaedra is there with her man Chi. We knew when she first introduced him when she was on Married to Medicine, I believe. Yeah, on Married to Medicine. So he's still around, child. Drew still ain't divorced Ralph, child. He's still up under the closet in the basement. Not under the closet, but in the basement, up under the stairs. And Drew actually looked really good. But Drew is, like I've been saying, Drew is a pretty girl. And we can tell her and Porsha back cool because she got this go naked hair back and it's laid and it looked good. Because you can tell when they got into it because some of them wigs that she was wearing last season, I was like, Drew, just go make up with Porsha. But they done made up and Drew looks good. And Drew is still on her bullshit, child, acting like she don't know who K. Michelle is, talking about she was a singer or she is a singer. Drew cut the bullshit. So when K. Michelle started coming for your ass, I don't want to hear it because y'all know Drew loves to play victim. Like Drew, and I know some of y'all Drew fans don't be wanting to hear it, but Drew be playing victim too. Like Drew love to play victim and act like she don't know what the hell is going on when she know clearly what the hell she be doing. You know who K. Michelle is, Drew. Quit playing. Like, come on now. Porsha's date might arrive, and we know Porsha just be doing shit. Because Porsha, who this man? I think he was on Ready to Love or something like that, like the first season or something. And he be doing skits and stuff with Country Wayne, and he was in something else, I think. But Porsha, who this man? What? This was a paid date. I'ma just say it, and y'all know Porsha P is my girl. But this was a paid date. Porsha, quit playing in that damn face. I guess she didn't want to introduce the world to Sway just yet. So she just stepped out with Mike first. Because be fucking for real, Porsha. And I think everybody that was so like, oh, when did Porsha become into women? Porsha been into women. Like, do y'all not be watching the show? Do y'all not be listening? That was the whole issue drama that went on with Candy. But anyways, I digress. Porsha, quit playing in our face with this man, girl. Mike talking about he met Porsha through God. Shamia is late. Her, Pinky Cole, and Pinky Cole's husband, she's at the house waiting on Gerald, but then Gerald say he's stuck in what did he say? Columbia, somewhere, North Carolina. Somewhere he's stuck, child. Gerald last one coming and she knew that. I don't know why she was waiting on that man. But Pinky Cole, I'm kind of up in the air about how I feel about Pinky. I was watching it and it's like, it's something about her. And I don't want to just judge her off the first show. You know, I want to watch and kind of see, you know, that might just be her first impression. She might just be getting warmed up to things. But I'm like, her attitude, like, it was just something like, I didn't like how she walked in Porsha's house and she wasted the drink on the floor and she was just like, clean up on air. I just feel like, I don't like this. It's like she got the, like, kind of like a pretentious, I don't know, attitude or something about her. I didn't like this damn hat that she had on. Like she was going to, I don't know where she was going to, a funeral or what. But like I say, I like to be open. I don't want to just judge off the first episode, so we'll see. But I'm kind of up in the air about Pinky, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. With K Michelle, like I said, we knew K Michelle from Loving Hit. Well, we knew who K Michelle was because she's a singer, but we knew her from when she was on Loving Hip Hop. So we know what she can bring. Like a lot of y'all was like, K Michelle was gonna declass the show, and I'm like, be fucking for real. Come on now. Come on now. But I thought K Michelle was cool. I know K Michelle know how to read. I know K Michelle got good comebacks. And we know that's what we're here for. We're here for the entertainment. So I like a person who quick on their feet and who know how to, roll with the ladies. I knew K Michelle would roll with the ladies. So that was cool. But Pinky, I'm still a little up in the air about her. But I will give Pinky her flowers though. Pinky is doing a damn thing. If y'all heard of Slutty Vegan, y'all know she's done multiple businesses. Her and her husband have businesses. I think she said $100 billion business or something like that. But I know she's doing her thing, and y'all know me, a black woman doing her thing. We gonna root for that. We gonna clap it up for that. And that's why I say I'm gonna give her a chance. Some of her energy was kind of off for me this first episode. But when it comes to her accolades and stuff, she is that girl. Like on paper, she is that girl. She's doing her thing. Not even just on paper. She's doing her thing. And you gotta salute to any woman who doing their thing. I ain't no hater. If you doing you on your shit and you doing your thing, I'ma salute you. Like that's just me. So Kelly arrived with her date, and not Charles and Kay being messy, but Charles and K Michelle was actually funny. I was like, okay, this is the duo we know we needed. Baby, we might need to get Charles. We need to keep Charles in the seat because Charles is funny. Charles can just be saying whatever the hell is on his mind. Charles, like I said, Charles is one of them old men who said it his ways, gonna say whatever the hell he want. He don't give a damn. Kind of remind me of my daddy. He might say some shit that's gonna piss you off. Y'all might get into it. But he cool. He gonna laugh. Y'all, he just want. I wonder when it's Charles' birthday. But yeah, he just one of them old men. And I feel like him and K Michelle, their chemistry was good as far as they both funny, say whatever. And K Michelle say Trey for the streets, baby. He everybody man. He like Steve Urkel. And she talking about go home, Trey. I'm like, now, Kay, that's go home, Roger. And that's sister girl. What is you talking about? But Kelly say Trey is her friend, child. Kelly is one of them people who she's sneaky. I believe Kelly be out here in these streets doing her thing. But, yeah, she gonna act like she don't. I think, Shamia them finally arrived, and Porsha embraces Shamia. She meets her with good energy, and she just, she doing her job. Like, the thing is, I think a lot of people don't realize that this is a job, and then that Porsha know how to play the game. And at the end of the day, her and Shamia might have their issues. They might be beefing, but it's still some love there. Like, they might not fuck with each other no more as far as like best friends and being friends like that, but you can be cordial. We here to, to get a coin. I ain't fit to stop my coin, and I hope you ain't fit to stop yours because of what happened last season. Like, we cordial. I know I gotta do what I gotta do for the show, and I'm gonna play my role. And I feel like a lot of people be having issue with that because they just want drama. But when you about your coin, I'm not fit to let you hoes fuck up my bag. And not saying you hoes like calling them that literally. Y'all don't take that out of context. And then Phaedra is talking about Shamia is done up, which we know Shamia look like she got her boobs done. And I ain't mad at it. Phaedra, you had stuff done too. So keep it cute, boo. We know Pinky and Kay are both Deltas. They in the sorority. So they're sorority sisters. Kelly said that she don't feel like Pinky is a girl's girl, which me over here, I don't like the term girls. I feel like if you a good person, you a nice woman, that's it. I feel like y'all be naming stuff girls, and the women that be screaming, I'm a girl's girl, and I'm a girl's this, them be the main ones who aren't girls for real. Them be the ones who will fuck you over quicker than you think. But that's just me. But she said that she's been on panels and stuff with Pinky, and she's inboxed Pinky, and she's left home red. And I feel like maybe, you know, maybe Pinky was drunk. That's why she was kind of, maybe she was tipsy. Maybe that's why her energy was kind of off-putting. I don't know. Like, I'm still trying to feel Pinky out, like, for the show. But I will say, the type of person Kelly is, now I do feel like Kelly is a good friend because we seen she had, Bricks back last season. She really did. Even though they had an alliance, I feel like she was trying to build a real friendship with Brick. And like she might be trying to build a real friendship with Shamia, but I do still feel like a lot of it's forced. Like a lot of the acts, the antics and stuff they are doing is forced. But what I will say is that you jumping in her inbox and you mad because she don't want to hold a conversation with you, Kelly. You don't know what this woman got going on. She might just don't fool with you like that. You just never know. Why do you keep inboxing her? If you inboxed her one time and she ain't say nothing, quit. Don't keep inboxing her. I feel like Kelly is a little opportunist too. She try to, you know, she want to be friends with everybody who she feel like she can climb the next level for. So Porsha is asking the game and she's asking different questions to the couples, and she asked Pinky had they had a public moment. They said that they basically did it in the house on the second floor while the realtor was there in the house that they was about to buy. I'm like, baby, go ahead then. You know, that's your man, girl. That's why she got 3 kids in 3 years. So, baby, that's why she couldn't stay off of it. She asked Shamia what would she change about Gerald, like what would she take from her previous ex and put it on Gerald. Shamia said nothing. Basically, that was her answer. And then Drew was like, well, where is Gerald? And I'm not mad at Drew coming for Shamia, y'all, because last season, Shamia was on Drew. Like, she was coming for Drew, even with the shit that she pulled, calling her purse fake and stuff at the, like, she was coming for Drew. So Drew just playing for get back. Pinky asked Porsha when was the last time her and Mike did the do. And they talking about 9 months ago. He talking about Porsha did it and Dash. She nailed it and Dash. I'm like, child, y'all is not fooling with us. Baby, you is not messing with that man. And then he did a little, like they did like a little altar scene where they got up and he kind of got down like he was about to propose. And y'all, when they sent Simon through there, Bravo, y'all just too damn messy. So Shamia and Porsha kind of speak, and they're both basically saying the same thing, that they are happy that, you know, Shamia was like she's happy she was met with good energy. Porsha is like she's glad she's came. And they just like get into a space where they probably can be around each other. Like I said, they got to work together. So either we going to make our coin or we going to be on here just fighting. I feel like, you know, Porsha has grown up. I feel like Shamia, she know what she did, put it like that. And I'm not just saying it was all Shamia, but the shit that Shamia pulled last season, I did not like it. They rubbed me the wrong way. And it's just like, if we've been friends that long and we got issues, don't wait to get on no show and try to make me look bad. You know what I'm saying? But they are, you know, they are cool, they are cordial, they are not like besties again or anything like it. But like I said, they got to do a job, and so they are putting on their big girl panties and doing the job. We find out that Drew, after the reunion last year, Drew went to Phaedra, and basically she said that she wanted to get to know Phaedra because that Angela receipts wasn't that Phaedra's receipts were receipting, Angela receipts wasn't. Basically she didn't agree with what Angela did. But Phaedra's like, why would you want to be my friend after y'all just tried to frame me? Which I agree with Phaedra. And Drew is just like, you know, she didn't feel that way. So, child, like I said, Drew gonna play her role. And if y'all haven't seen it yet, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all have horrible seeing through people skills. If I must say so myself, y'all can't see the bullshit that these ladies be putting down. And so basically, what else happened? So Angela is basically speaking her piece with Phaedra, and she was like, she didn't like when the girl came up to her and said that she got them hen. Phaedra said it never happened, that she had them run the tape at the house game, and she seen that didn't happen. Then production asked Phaedra, and Phaedra was like, no, I didn't see the tape, but somebody saw the tape. Phaedra asked lying. Like, Paige, how you let them catch you up in that little petty lie? Like, girl, you is a damn attorney. But y'all know that's what it was. Faith was doing her attorney bullshit on Angela. Okay, Michelle is like, this is too much for her. I guess Kaden grown since Love and Hip Hop Child. So she go out there with the men, and then soon as she go out there, go Angela. I'll be back. She go out there and follow Kay talking about, we need you in here. I said, Angela, you ain't fooling no damn body, mister. I ain't worried about Charles and the rumors and stuff. She went out there to go see was Charles and Kay talking to each other. Baby, Kay whole husband out here. Baby, don't nobody want Charles but you, Angela, girl. And so, leave it to Shortcake, Miss Kelly, to want to ask the question. So, she asked Porsha about the text messages between her and Shamia. And I'm glad Porsha has grown a lot, because we know old Porsha would really got into it with Kelly. But Porsha basically just told Kelly that what me and Shamia got going on is between me and Shamia. You know, I talk to Shamia when I talk to Shamia. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, and basically, bitch, mind your own business in latter terms. And she also said that, you know, she got something to speak on to Kelly about what she said about her in the press. But she like, I just had a drink right now, and I ain't even fit to go there with you. And I'm like, okay, Porsha P. But this is what I'm saying. Like, Kelly, you are too invested. And maybe it's because Shamia has been venting to Kelly. Who knows? But like I said, mind the business that pays you. Because you see, Shamia is over there just shaking her head, agreeing with Porsha. If Porsha wanted to be Shamia's friend right now, today, Shamia would gladly walk her ass back over there and be friends with Porsha. Let's call a spade. Even though she did the bullshit that she did, if Porsha wanted to be Shamia's friend, even though I still feel like Shamia is low-key jealous of Porsha, if Porsha wanted to be Shamia's friend, Kelly, you would be thrown on the back burner. Like, girl, it's like, is Porsha living rent-free in your head? Damn, it is not. I promise you, that friendship is not going to make or break you and Shamia's friendship. Like, why do you care so much? Then y'all, Mike then made a toast and thanked everybody for coming to Porsha's house. Simon's ex-house. Like, sir, I understand that you got a job to do, but you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that. And that wraps up the episode, y'all. I thought this episode was pretty good. I was seeing some mixed reviews about it. Some people was like they don't like it. Or this wasn't like, for it to be an opener show, it wasn't that good. Y'all know people complain. Y'all always find something to complain about. And if you don't like it, that's cool. But I just feel like it's 2026. Of course, it's not going to be what it was when it first started. It is what it is. It's still cool. It was still a cool show. I'm still going to tune in. Yeah, Porsha was like, she felt like she didn't read nobody tonight. She's saving that for later. Like I said, I feel like Porsha just know how to play the game. Later, she might come with the bullshit. All the ladies, you know, they playing their role, and we'll see how it go this season. That is it, and I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Don't y'all forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.